Hey guys, that's Karen. I am still unbelievably hyped about what I watched, in yesterday's video. But we're gonna keep the hype train a rolling. Today I am read to the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Super Limit Breaking Neo announcement trailer, right? Yeah. Um I just wanna say that I don't know what they mean by Neo. I was kind of confused by that. I hope it's explained in the trailer because I don't know what Neo is supposed to mean in this context. I don't know why, but anytime I see the word Neo, my mind goes to Neo Geo, which is a completely different thing than this. So let's see the trailer. I'm excited. Oh, hello, friend. Break the limits. Got it. Where are we breaking the limits? Oh. Okay, so first of all, we got BoJack movie Gohan. Add SSJ2. Oh, all right. Okay, I see it. I see you. So, wanna just quickly. So I didn't realize when I did my reaction video to the what was it? To the first DLC pack for Sparking Zero announcement trailer, but apparently Orange kind of had to basically had to explain it to me because I thought this was just cool, like cinematic stuff, and it is. But apparently, either there's gonna be some sort of unit in this DLC pack that's Goku and Vegeta side by side at Blue, like doing cool stuff, or at the very least, um, somehow I'm assuming somehow if you have Goku and Vegeta like on your team, you somehow can use a customizable uh ultimate, I guess, which is what they're currently doing. I guess because they did announce like ultimate like moves, like that you could like customize in this update in this DLC. Oh, Super Team Bardock. Oh, Porygon. Oh, I love. He looks so good. My girl, Sanja. Yes. I've always loved Sanja's design. I'm so happy she's here. She's so cool. How long am I? I'm 25 seconds in and I'm already hyped. Let's go. Was that Demon King Pickle, Grandpa Gohan wearing the mask? What the hell? Oh, Mercenary Tower. Oh yeah, the Devil Man. Yeah, he's coming too. I I'm so happy. Chomp. Oh yeah, Chompa's coming. That's right. And Super. So everyone that they just showed was actually revealed in that original announcement trailer, but certain ones they did it in a clever way where you didn't actually see them like do anything. You had to be paying attention. So like Champa, Super 17, Zanja, Grandpa Gohan, the Devil Man, and a few others that they showed. They like hid them, and I think there might still be a few that were hidden that we haven't seen in this trailer yet. But I just kind of wanted to point that out that we did actually see all these characters in that trailer, and me and Orange were both confused because they announced, I believe, one stage in that trailer, but people were like saying there was another trailer like stage shown off, and me and like Orange could not figure out like where that supposed second new stage was shown. But I'm sure in this trailer, since it seems like Battle Hour, all the Dragon Ball games just like basically just went all in on their trailers, really hyped. I'm still happy about the trailer I just saw before this one. I'm still thinking about that trailer, and then you throw this one on top of it. I'm like, come on! I mean, look at that Super 17 model. That's great. Okay, so they just showed a whole bunch of text of like some of the stuff that they announced. So new characters over 30. I We'll get to you in a second, my goat, but we'll get to my goat later. I need to see that text again. I don't know why that did that. Over 30 playable characters. Over 30 in this DLC pack. So I just want to quickly say that people have been pissed at Sparking. Not even a month after, not even a month after it released, and I personally never agreed with the complainers, but they were a loud group. But DLC Pack 1 was seen by many to be a massive disappointment. Uh, though I personally enjoyed it. I personally liked it. I got enough enjoyment out of it. DLC Pack 2, I believe, was seen to be better. That one I remember releasing and, like, I don't remember there being too many complaints about. And then people were complaining about the third DLC because that got delayed, I think, two or three times. That DLC ended up releasing I think almost, if not an entire year, like after the game launch, which really pissed people off. Apparently, this pack is releasing a lot sooner. This pack will be in the summer. They've confirmed. Mission 100 was in like January or February, I believe. I think it was January. And then there's a survival mode coming that we should learn more about that in this trailer, so I'll let them get to that. But that was like an update that's not related to the characters that's coming before the characters will be that new mode. And then, of course, this big pack. We already saw some of the over 30 characters, right? I mean, they played them at the beginning, and they were all characters we saw in the first pack. But let's see the new people. Oh, it's GT Vegeta. Oh, yes. My goat goddess drip. It always seemed weird to me that games have felt kind of allergic to playing GT Vegeta in them. Like, Gigan Squadra got him, obviously, so that way they could do SSJ4. No problems with that. That's sweet. Xenoverse 2 took a while to get him. We got him through a player vote that they did. And I absolutely love playing as GT Vegeta in that game. I don't use certain moves of his, but I love playing as him. He's fun for me to play as. He is. I think he's in some other games as well, I believe. Like, obviously Dokkan stuff, but like the fact that he's finally coming to Sparking Zero makes me really happy because we have SSJ4, but not him. Obviously, I hope that there is a way to transform into SSJ4, like through him. That makes sense, but I'm already happy. Like got a refresher on all the people that are announced, and then my goat GT Vegeta. Hell yeah! Oh, and he's got Super Saiyan, of course. Yo. And I mean, obviously, right? GT Vegeta's got Super Saiyan stuff, which means that that'll be because this game counts transformations as separate characters. So in a way, we got like 2 or 3 GT Vegetas, and then Nova Shenron. Nova Shenron is a really cool character. I always have liked Nova Shenron. The fact that he is coming to Dokkan, or I almost said, I don't know. For some reason, I started thinking about Dokkan halfway for this stand, and still I love Dokkan. The fact that he is coming to Sparking Zero makes me so happy. I love Nova Shenron, and it never sat right with me that the only Shenron in Sparking Zero has been Sin Shenron, who can transform into, has been, I think, Omega Shenron. I believe Sin Shenron, yeah, it's Sin Shenron, but he can transform into Omega. And it just never sat right with me that they excluded the others. And even if they don't give us all the Shadow Dragons, like Nova Shenron and Ace Shenron are like the other 2 big ones. So the C Nova Shenron finally come to sparking. I could not be happier. Like I'm so happy already. Was that Super Saiyan 4 Goku? I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, GT Trunks. Yeah, so Trunks, there are some Trunkses in the game, but not GT, which is interesting. There's a whole bunch of, most of them are from Z, with the exception of, I think, the one from Super, which is the only exception. So I'm very happy GT Trunks is here, because, there's no reason not to include him. So I'm happy he's getting out of it as well. He's great, and of course he's got Super Saiyan fighting baby. Nice. That makes me happy. Oh, they see. Maybe they can fight together in some way. That would be hype. Do it, you two. Yeah. Holy shit! So I'm gonna assume that GT Trunks and GT Vegeta, before I lose my mind on what's currently on the screen, I'm gonna assume they have like a customizable ultimate thing, just like the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. King Vegeta. Are you kidding me right now? I don't know how much we've seen King Vegeta do stuff. I don't think we've seen very much of King Cold doing stuff, but he got into the game just fine. So there's that. But King Vegeta is in this game now, or at least will be in this game now. That's huge. There's so few games that let you play as King Vegeta, especially on consoles. There's not many that have released recently. I'm sure there's some. I'm sure there were some in the past, of course, but like the games that are still being supported that are Dragon Ball related outside of the mobile games, Dokkan and Legends. I don't believe King Vegeta is playable in any of the other currently supported Dragon Ball games. But now he will be, because he'll be in Sparking. And he looks amazing. I need to play as King Vegeta. I just need to be King Vegeta. Are you serious right now? As if King Mother fucking Vegeta was enough Chi. Something that did seem a little weird to me was that we didn't get Chi in Xenoverse 2. There's a DLC that I'm not going to spoil any story stuff, but there's a one of the more recent Future Saga packs added. I believe it might be base game. It was just like an update, but you go to Kame House in that game, and you can do like a whole thing, like a whole little story thing with Chi and Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly, and Chile isn't playable in that game, which is a little unfortunate. But she's there. Like you can visit them at any time now, which is cool. Hang out with them for a little bit. She looks amazing already. I like how they gave her a blaster. That makes sense. I'm really curious what her moveset will be. I'm sure it'll be fairly basic, but like, I'm very happy she's here. I'm someone who personally, obviously, I want more content in Sparking Zero. I'm definitely in that camp, but I'm also someone who thinks that who kind of agrees with the sentiment of let's just get wild with the roster. I mean, they boasted about it having like what over 170 or 180 characters at launch, and since then it's over 200 now because of DLC packs 1, 2, and 3. And now it's going to be a ton more because there's over 30 right here, in this pack. Jocko! The pussy is here. Heck yeah. Sorry, it's a inside joke me and Orange have about how useless we have kind of this inside joke partly because of Xenoverse 2, but also just how he's portrayed as kind of a scaredy cat in the end. Jocko is finally here. It did always seem a little strange to me that Jocko wasn't in the game, but at the same time, it's like, it didn't bother me because Jocko doesn't really do all that much. He's not really an important character, but that makes me happy that Chile is coming, right? And Jocko. King Vegeta definitely stole the show for me a little bit. Though I love GT Vegeta so much. Trunks, amazing. Nova Shenron, love it. Oh, he does okay, he does that move from Team vs. 2. That's fun. Oh yeah. Yo, Oob. I I'm so happy, man. Oob is a character that needs to be in this game. And it's a little strange that he wasn't already, but he is now. I like Oob, so no complaints here. I love him. Yo, Goku wearing the end of ZG, which I love. I wonder if this Goku in the end of ZG here, I wonder if he'll be a new character, or if this will just be like a customization for one of the Gokus. We'll have to see, of course. But either way, like I'm happy it's here because I just love that outfit so much. New costumes and super text. Over 20 customizations. Okay, so we got new costumes and super text. So I'm gonna assume this is an outfit for one of the Gokus, but still, that's really cool. Oob might be getting an outfit as well, maybe. That would be cool. Yo! Oh! Nice! And then, at least some of the adult Gohans will get the Orange Star High School outfit. Nice! I'm happy that's finally getting out as well. People complained about the lack of customization in the game at launch. I felt like it was fine. It, I mean, I thought it was fine. And of course, we do have the V aura for Saiyans, which is cool. That was DLC, but still. I'm so happy this outfit's in the game as well. I mean, that's really good looking, in my opinion. That, plus the final DBZ, the end of DBZ Goku Gi, a number of other things I'm sure we're about to see. Oh, yes. That also makes me happy. So Vidal's in the game, but not Great Saiyan Woman / Great Saiyaman 2. And now she is. So that's huge. Great Saiyaman, I believe, was already in the game, but I'm sure they'll have like a super attack thing together. I'm sure that'll be exciting to see. If the over 30 characters wasn't enough, the fact that we're getting some, in my opinion, some of the big outfits that the game was missing. So far, I've only shown 3 of them. Is amazing. The new super attacks seem awesome. I can't wait. I mean, come on right now. Yes, yes, they do the kick. Also, Piccolo's whole thing there's cool. That's cool too. So here's some of the. Oh, he's doing it the cooler. Nice. They're at the end. I believe that Piccolo and Goku were showing off some of the like super attacks, but still, that's cool. New game mode. Become a greater super warrior. Step 1, map. Step 2, battle / event. Step 3, level up. What does that even mean? Map. Select a destination. Okay. Step 2 is battle / event. Sometimes fighting, sometimes learning. What is this? Step 3, level up. Grow into an even greater super warrior. So somehow we have like a Xenoverse 2-esque stats thing over here. And somehow we're like, what? What? If you can complete the task, I have a wonderful reward ready for you. Show off your overwhelming power before, after. That's cool. So it seems like whatever that new mode will be, I don't know if that's like permanent updates to the character or what, but that's cool. I'm confused about it though because they didn't really show off much. So it seems like you either fight people or you have to do what they call learning. So you have to, I'm assuming, perform some sort of task in the game to win, and then that levels up whatever characters. So I'm sure it'll make more sense when it releases. I doubt that's the survival event thing that's coming. Or maybe that is. That's kind of a weird way to do it then, but cool, we got a new mode coming. That's always exciting. a lot of people complain about lack of content in this game, and we're finally getting more like content for single player, so that's really going to help this game shine. I feel like, and really just rejuvenate for everybody. Oh, 4 new stages. Oh my god, the Kummy's Palace. Let's go. This is a stage people were outraged wasn't in the base game, but I'm happy it's here. I still remember someone made a fake leak that I believe included this map and some other stuff, and that man got reamed for making a fake leak all on the internet. And I remember seeing him get reamed for it on Reddit, and it was great. He kept he responded to some of the comments, and just all he said was just that he wanted to give people hope, and it was like they don't want hope from a fake person, they want from like a fake, photoshopped leak thing. They wanted official information. I will say though that story is really dumb because like the next day a friend of the guy who made the fake leak tried to milk it out a little bit more, but he at least made a post on Reddit, basically confirming that they were a friend of the person, and it was something on the lines of imagine being friends was the guy who did who like made a fake post or whatever, and then got a ton of backlash. Most of the comments on Reddit were like just kind of annoyed at them for trying to milk the situation for no reason. No one even remembers who these people are probably at this point. I vaguely remember that situation. So like your 5 seconds of fame are up, and the friend I consider to be an idiot for trying to like milk it a little bit longer. It's like I just find it dumb. But seeing Kami's Palace here just kind of reminded me of that because this was like part of that fake thing from what I remember. Oh, that's cool. Kind of cool saying something to the church. Yo, and then we got Kame House. I wish Kame House was in more games as a stage, if I'm being honest with you. I get that not many fights happen there, but like, come on. Like, we want Kame House in more games, and it's in Sparking now. I like it. Oh, you can destroy the house. That's funny. And then the Bitter Tundra. This is also a map that people really wanted and were like pissed about not being in the base game. I kind of get it. It's literally just an icy tundra. They could have just. I mean, they could have done the bare minimum and taken the rocky, fields or whatever it's called map and just made it snowy. But we got a full map called Bitter Tundra now, so that's exciting. So I'm really excited to see what the 4th stage is because I really like these 3 so far, and I like the destruction. Yes, please. The Stratosphere for Planet Vegeta. I just want to say, you don't see this map often on Xenoverse 2, but Xenoverse 2 does have a map that does have essentially this map. I love being on it. The way the planet in Xenoverse 2 like kind of glows seemingly when you're fighting around it, phenomenal. And the fact that basically that coming to Sparking Zero, and Sparking Zero, in some ways looks higher quality than Xenoverse 2 model, like visual wise and whatnot. I need to see Planet Vegeta and Sparking Zero's lighting. Like that's gonna look so amazing, I feel like. I can't wait. I can never forgive you. Oh, it's the classic battle too, that's fun. No, and we got Stratosphere Earth. Interesting. So Stratosphere just in general is gonna be like the map term, I guess, and just like how there's like day and night for some of the other ones. That's really cool. That we'll have you can either fight around Planet Vegeta or the Earth now. I really like that. Why don't there be any other Stratosphere maps? That's cool. New battle system. Toward fiercer, more intense battles. Follow up with an ally special move, Chain Blast. Well, that's cool. I don't know how that'll work yet, obviously, but that's really cool. Overwhelm them with even greater power, so we have Sparking Boost now. I just want to say real quick that I was not expecting this game to get an update to its battle system. Um, that's a lot of people complain about its battle system. I'm a little concerned that this might. I'm not really concerned, but I'm curious how this will affect casual, more casual players like me who don't really play the game all that often. I did play it a lot more when I was by my PS5, when I thankfully got my Portal synced and whatnot, because that was a bit of an issue for me for some reason. So I can play this again, and I'm definitely going to. But yeah, I'm really curious to see how that new battle system will feel and just see everything. I really do like Sparking. All that music. Oh, Mighty Mask. Heck yeah, Limo. Android 8. Are you kidding me? So, I want to quickly point out, right? So we got the boys here doing their cool thing. Right, we got our boys doing their cool thing. Cuts to this fight again. That's cool. And then Mighty Mask. Mighty Mask is a weird thing that I believe has happened twice. I swear I might be misremembering, but I felt like there was a version of Mighty Mask at least that was used like in Dragon Ball Super, like maybe briefly at one point. But yeah, it's here. So Mighty Mask will definitely be a character now. What I'm curious about with Mighty Mask is, would Mighty Mask be his own? He would have to be his own character, right? Because it's just Trunks and Goten on top of each other in a costume. But like, I'm curious how Mighty Mask is gonna work. I would imagine it'll be his own character, but that's kind of cool. I like how they showed off like a whole bunch of exciting characters early on, and then now they're just, here's Mighty Mask. That's cool. And then this is cool because it shows Lemo with Chilai. Now, some people might think that confirms Lemo to be fully playable, but I'm curious if this is going to be. I feel like this will probably be a Pansy situation. So for those who don't know, the Dragon Ball Daimyo character Pansy, her ultimate, her dad, which I can't think of his name right now, but he's the king of the third demon realm, and her dad actually shows up, and Pansy like sits on his shoulder, I think throwing like wasabi bombs or something. And the dad, right, the king is over there with like some big old like demon world technology like gun thing, just blasting people. It's a really cool ultimate. I like it a lot. And I feel like, and I think it's cool that Chilai will seemingly have that with Lemo to be this big beam attack thing. That would be cool. That's really cool. Obviously, if Lemo was fully playable, that would be fun as well. But even if he's just like part of Chilai's ultimate, I think that's like a fun little combo. And then we have Android 18 from GT. Nice. I do like 18's design in GT quite a bit. It seems a little odd to me how much GT content is getting added to this game. I I like how the narrative. I've noticed that the GT narrative is changing, like fan opinion narrative sort of thing, which makes me happy. I have heard there's one person who essentially married into my family, um, and this individual, I don't know if they agree. I think to some extent they still agree was the old narrative of GT being bad. And me and Orange and others have always said that it's not that bad. It's really not. And I'm happy just to see on the line that that narrative is starting to change and GT is getting seen in a much better light. And I'm so happy that that has happened because I feel like maybe that, because I feel like because as far as I'm aware, there's not many games that have Android 18 from GT be playable, and I'm really happy that the narrative with GT is changing, and not only that, but we got her in this game. That makes me really happy. I love this model already. That's so good. This is a character people really wanted. Shen or Supreme Kai. I'm happy he's here too. I guess he was in what was it, Budokai Free? I believe is not Budokai Free. What was that game called? Budokai Tenkaichi Free, I believe. I forget, but he was in one of the old games in the series that Sparking is technically a part of. But still, I'm so happy right now that he's in the game. That's amazing alone. He was a variant, like one of the character, even if because a lot of people thought it was weird that he was cut because they felt like he was a simple character. If people say that, know that they're not necessarily that it's kind of whatever. That they probably don't realize how hard this development is because it is very difficult. But I'm really happy he's here. They showed off some amazing characters in this trailer. And then Android 8. Here, I love Android 8. I love how you can find him a couple times in Kakarot and just kind of talk to him. He's, I think, the quest giver for 2 subquests. Um, I'm really happy to have another of Dr. Duro's androids be playable. Android 8 is really the last one we were missing outside of 21 in her, Majin form. Well, besides 21 in general. I was thinking Xenoverse 2 when I said the Majin form thing. But yeah, besides 21, Android 8 was like the main one we were missing, and we at least have Android 8 now. That makes me really happy. I've always enjoyed Android 8 as a character. I'm very curious what his moveset will be. But I do like him, so I'm happy he's here. Nice. General fucking Blue? Okay, first of all, we got Nom coming to this game. I want to see Nom again. Nom is here. There were people online. I think at least one, but a few people on, who were like doing these challenge things where they will be like day whatever of like trying to get Nom in this game or whatever. Happy that their effort paid off. We got him. I'm not entirely sure what Nom will do because I forget what he did. I forget what he does in the manga and anime, but I just think having him here is amazing. Nom's not that bad of a character. He's great. He's a quest giver for a couple of like sub quests and Kakarot, and it was great meeting him and catching up with him again, asking him how his village was doing and helping him out with it, in that game. And I'm very happy Nom made it in the Sparking. He's a great character. Yeah, I'm very happy he made it in. I like Nom. And then we got General Blue here, I believe. And I just want to say it's kind of weird to me that we got one of these guys. Because there's General Blue, who was this one and like the little ball thing, and then there was Commander Red, and then there was like General Black or something like that. I think was one of them, or maybe his title wasn't General, but I know like there's a couple of them named after colors, and those are the three I always remember. General Blue, who's right here, and I know a lot of people in General Blue's game, and I'm happy he made it. I'm curious to see how he plays because he looks to be in some sort of like space pod thing. Commander Red would be cool. General Black would be fun as well, but I'm happy we got General Blue because I really like him. Lord Chilled, are you serious? Oh my god. Okay. I'm happy Lord Chilled made it in too because that's funny. That's fun. And there's still a decent amount of time in this trailer, so I'm kind of curious who else they got on their sleeves, But General Blue, like, I'm telling you, some of these characters are amazing. Like, yes, some of these characters are, like, lesser known or kind of whatever, like Nom and some others. Sure, but I love seeing every single one of them added. This game lately has kind of been as reinvigorated something that I loved about Smash Ultimate, which is just following the news and seeing who all gets added. I'm happy this game kind of reawoken that for me because that was fun for me. Yeah! Yes! 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 Salsa. Yes! I'm so happy Salsa is here. I'm so happy right now. I absolutely love Salsa as a character. I'm so happy he's here. I'm so happy. I think it's Raging. I believe it's Raging Blast 2. Um, they actually had all of Bojack, or not Bojack. They actually had all of Cooler's Armored Squadron playable. I'm happy Salsa made it in, as you guys could probably tell. Yes, I love Salsa and Zanja and some of the characters that get our characters that I really enjoy. But we're in the base game, obviously, so I'm very happy they're back in a game. I'm so. I don't want to give this individual any um any attention, so I won't say the name. There is a small YouTuber. I believe his channel has like 15,000 subscribers. Apparently, he's had some other channels in the past. This man, from what I understand, is a big Fasha fan, and I guess he like to the point where I think he had a thing about her and it's like about me on YouTube, which is weird. Um, from what I understand, he kind of started a bit of a movement, if you will, to like get get Fasha into this game because he was pissed that she was excluded or something. I hope he's not the reason why she got added because I would hate that such a horrible human being had anything to do with a character getting added to this game. But Fasha is a character that I enjoy. I couldn't remember much about her until I played the Kakarot DLC. I loved her in the Bardock DLC for Kakarot. I loved her to the point where I have a work in progress Universe 2 cack of her that I am planning on like working on more. That's still a work in progress, but still seeing Fasha in this game is amazing to me. I'm curious. I need to talk to Orange about all this someday. Even if I hope he makes videos, reaction videos on these, because it'd be easy for me to find out his reaction. Was to be more content, but even if he doesn't, I'll have to talk to him about this stuff because I love Flasha as a character, man. She's so great. I've always liked her, and I'm so happy Flasha's in the game too. Tora. Why was Tora there for like a split second? That was weird. So Tora is like a big deal to Bardock. Tora actually is the one who tells Bardock, hey, that like Frieza betrayed them and whatnot. I personally love Tora as a character. Uh, Seeing him in Fasha, I really hope that they'll get their Great Ape forms since this game does let you play Great Apes. Tora definitely should get his. I forget if Bardock has his Great Ape form. I don't believe he does, but Bardock needs to get his. Tora definitely needs his. I would like it. I would like Fasha to have hers galore. And then we're back to Super 17 here, who we've already seen before if you've seen the old trailer. But Fasha and Tora, I mean, come on. Okay, Super Saiyan Bardock, okay. I don't know what Pan. Oh, okay, so I think Pan's there because she must have something with Trunks and Goku, which makes sense. There's actually a unit in Dokkan, that's the three of them together. So that would make sense if that's why she's here. Super. Are you kidding me right now? Game? You said super and then proceeded to show me a bunch of cool stuff. I'm not trying to. Can you stop being annoying? Like, Jesus. I don't fully know what's special about this Goku. I'm gonna assume it's the power. It's the power pole. I'm pretty sure. Because I think he does have it in. I'm pretty sure he has it in this game, but it's not on his back. So that's really cool that we have a Teen Goku that has it on his back. I think that's cool, and that's kind of a nice little reference to the original series. I like that. That Gohan, man, that moves quickly away from me, don't it? Here he is. This Gohan is amazing. So obviously, right, we're looking at Teen Gohan here at Super Saiyan. He's wearing the I forget which I think he did wear that actually, like at one point in the show, that white shirt. But that's really cool seeing that in this game because that's an outfit that just wasn't in this game yet, and now it is. And who can? I don't. All I did was pause it, and it keeps. It's not full screening it. That's really annoying. But anyways, and then of course we have Goku wearing that one jacket he wore at one point. I think before Cell he wore that briefly. Maybe it wasn't Cell, but he did wear that at one point. I'm so happy to see it here. That jacket on Goku is probably one of my favorite looks of Goku that he had briefly. There's something about the jacket and the pants and stuff that just works for me, and I love that that's now in the game as a customization for him. Limit breaking. And then of course we got our boy here doing Kamehameha. Nice. Dragon Ball Spark Zero Super Limit Breaking Neo. Interesting. I really watched it in this trailer, so I'm excited. Here we go. Available on summer 2026. So we got the new game mode. They don't tell you what it is, obviously. That's there. And then we got the Limit Breaking Neo picture, I guess. There, which shows off the Goku and the Goku and Vegeta at blue. Goku and Vegeta at blue. Super 17 in the back. Piccolo also in the back. Team Gohan in the at Super Saiyan 2 in the Bojack Fett. And then Goku. Or no, and then the Super Saiyan Bardock doing a blast. Nice. So we got 30 plus new characters. They decided to show us Demon King Piccolo. And I love his little pose there. That's great. Super Saiyan Bardock, which is also great. I love it. Mighty Mask, I believe is that the name of that Trunks Goten thing. That was, I think, a thing briefly during the Boo saga. That's cool that that's here, but I mean, I would personally say I personally don't think Mighty Mask is the most exciting character. I'm kind of more hyped about a lot of the others than Mighty Mask, but I don't think there's a reason to exclude him. So I'm happy he's here. Pycon. And what I'm curious about is Pycon, and I forget when it happened, where it originates, but I'm curious if they have plans to add his little transformation thing he did. I think it's called Super Pycon. That would be cool if that got added, but it's fine if it doesn't. And then we have Oob. Nice, my boy Chilai. Chilai surprises me. Chilai is one of the more surprising entries to me, but I personally like it. It's just surprising, but I think Chilai is a cool character, and I think it's cool they found a way to bring her in the game because she doesn't do any fighting at all in the movie, So I'm glad they found a way to work her into the game, and obviously they have Limo helping her out, which I think is a great way to include him as well. So very happy she made it. Does it make sense? Not really, but it's cool. Super 17, who is probably the character on that he was probably the number one character I saw people pissed about that didn't get included in the base game. He did make it though. And I mean, what a pack to bring him to the game with. He's surrounded by OG Dragon Ball characters that people definitely wanted. I'm still surprised General Blue made it in, but I'm so happy he's in the game because I love Blue a lot. Like in terms of like villain characters, I think being able to play as Blue is just amazing. And of course, there's Grandpa Gohan as well as great doing King Piccolo and whatnot. And finally, we have my boy, my goat right there. GT Vegeta as a Super Saiyan just casually stretching his arm. I love it. It's so good. Then we have 20 plus customized items, costumes, and super attacks. So they showed off some of the outfits, right? The Bojack outfit, Teen Gohan. Teen Gohan wearing that white shirt that I believe he wore at least briefly, I think as a kid, like when he was even younger than that, maybe. And I think yeah, he wore it briefly. He wore it, from what I remember, he wore it when Goku did wear that orange jacket briefly as a teen. So that's cool. Again, they showed off that jacket. They showed off those, of course. Those are in like a handful of other outfits, I believe. Like Team Goku with the power pole on his back, like straps his back with the rope. Four new stages, of course. Kame House, Bitter Tundra, which is just the Bojack, or not Bojack, the Dragon Ball Super Broly stage. Kami's Lookout, and of course, Stratosphere for Earth and Planet Vegeta. So those all make me really happy. And then, of course, the new game mode that they didn't tell us much about yet, but it seems interesting. There's a leveling up gimmick to that new game mode and whatnot. So, interesting things to think about. It's so cool seeing the Fighters trailer just sitting there. I cannot wait to watch that. We'll get to that in a few days, though. Yeah, I just want to say that these trailers have been blowing my mind. I loved the Xenoverse 3 one. I know it's unrelated to this, but I can't get it out of my head that I'm so happy that that I'm just so happy about that. This game also blew my mind out of the water. Are you kidding me right now? They found a way to make Sheila be playable. Of course, my girl Zanja's getting at it. I'm still upset though because there's no 21. And I was kind of hoping she would appear. I kind of wish she would have. I kind of don't. I still don't understand why they just excluded her from Xenoverse or not Xenoverse. Sorry, Sparking. I I I'm sad about it because I like Android 21 a lot, and I know other people do as well. And I it just pains me that she still won't be in this game, even with this big pack. I really hope she'll. Assuming this game like continues to get support and they continue to like tweak things and maybe add some DLCs and definitely add new game modes, probably more customization and whatnot. I really hope 21 makes it in, but I'm actually kind of sad she didn't make it in. I miss her. I wish she was in this game. But I mean, come on, they put Salsa in the game, which is amazing. They gave us Grace A Woman or Grace Emin 2, whichever term you want to use in this game, which is amazing. They used General Blue got at it. Android 18 from GT. Like, I'm excited. But yeah, I don't want to ramble on too long because I've just been gushing about everything Dragon Ball related I've been seeing so far. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, ring the bell. Do all the aggraphic art to help us out a lot. It means a lot to us. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Ooh.